Elaine, and that'll do. Okay, cool. Let me know when it's live. We'll just carry on. Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the action. It's the Hazzad Golf Classic here at Northcliffe Golf Club, and it's really lighting up. Holly Morgan, 4 under, who's leading the way at the minute. We come down to the first tee. I'm delighted to say as well, I've got legendary commentator John Helm is here. John, I'm going to hand this over to you because I know you want to have a chat with a couple of the players, don't you? I'll let you grab John Parry over there if you like. Do you want to take that come around if you like?
He tees
I think we've just about got time, yeah.
Hate interrupting your routine. You've brought the sunshine from Harrogate.
I hope so, yeah. I hope it stays like this as well. Fingers crossed.
Have you played here before?
I played, it must have been about 20 years ago. So I can remember the first, and I can remember the last. That's about it.
That's
so,
right. You're a European tour winner. You've won on tour. What sort of days do you expect these sort of days to be like?
I think it's obviously different when it's one-day events as well. So obviously I think there's more pressure not to make a mistake. Obviously it's a different sort of style of golf, but obviously with 4 days you've got a chance to get it wrong. So you've got to be aggressive, but you can't be stupid. And looking at the course, well, it looks quite tight, so I guess you've got to keep it in play.
I've just seen a hole in one out there, by the way, so yeah, maybe you can follow that.
I hope so. I hope I can do it, yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we didn't get it on camera though. John, I didn't say congratulations, Euro Pro winner. I've seen you since then. Well, right, we're going to stick with this group and just watch them tee off, and then John, I believe you're going to grab Chris Hanson as well for a chat, aren't you?
Hopefully, yes. Chris, good pal of mine, is a good tour player as well for quite a while. So he's got a different role nowadays, but yeah, we'll have a little chat with Chris as soon as we can.
Well, I can tell you he plays in some of these events, and I can tell you he's still got the game as well. I think he could make a return if he really put his mind to it.
I saw him only a few weeks ago at Allerton playing, and I was quite embarrassed to be in another group close to him, but I didn't disgrace myself anyway. But Chris is a lovely, lovely lad, and I wish he was back on tour, to be honest with you, because it was always nice to follow his progress. He came very close to winning on the European Tour only about 4 years ago, but he's very much involved with the organisation these days, and I'm sure he's getting plenty out of that as well.
Absolutely. Got Dan Brown here as well. Dan, I'll have a quick word whilst we waited. We've got a bit of time. Things going quite well for you this season, aren't they?
Yeah, played quite nice, yeah. Just a bit of a shame not to have more victories under my belt, but we're knocking on the door.
Consistency is key, isn't it? You
Yeah.
always tell a good player consistency.
Yeah.
You're very consistent.
Yeah, I've been playing quite nicely all year, really. Just like the weeks where I've had like a little bit of a blip, I've still managed to sort of get it round and shoot some decent scores. So
good. I think we were not too far away from going. I'll let you guys go. Thanks for chatting to us, Dan. We'll catch up a little bit later. We've got Nicholas Popperton over there. Played in the Open a month or so ago, and then made his European Tour debut too. So things going well for Nicholas Popperton as well.
Yeah, funny thing, is that I've just been talking as well to Richard Masters, and I was commentating when he led the Open at Sandwich many years ago, and he was my local pro at Baildon. But to have your own pro leading the Open Golf Championship on the first day, he was the leader.
Incredible.
And still seeing him enjoying himself out here, in the sunshine. And I've just seen my first ever hole-in-one. I've never ever seen a hole-in-one before. In all my life, I've just seen little Fagan.
We've been
on the 12th.
For the last 18 months, we've been trying to catch a hole-in-one live. Never done it. We went to 4 today to try and catch a hole-in-one. Obviously at the wrong place. If you are just tuning in, hearing that Josh Fagan, the man who's just hit a hole-in-one. I did say though, John, I did say in the commentary earlier, I spoke to Josh at the first tee. I did say he's a player to watch out for, so I'll take some of the credit.
Well, I think he's got to 5 under now, actually, because of that. He was 3 under according to the board, and then we saw it, and he hit it over the flag, and it would roll in all the way back. Come on, and it went all the way in. Actually, I never saw it drop, but somebody shouted, "It's in!"
Oh wow!
Which was wonderful.
Oh, one day I'll see one. Right, we are good to go. We are going to grab Nicholas Popperton a little bit later, perhaps after his round as well. Don't forget, once the main event has finished, there is that shootout to the 18.
Northcliffe Golf Club and the 2020 Pro Tour. This is the Hazzad Golf Classic. This is the final tee time at 1 o'clock. First to play, Dan Brown.
And here is Dan Brown, current 2020 Pro Tour Order of Merit leader this season.
tee, John Parry.
Here is John Parry, former European Tour winner, of course.
Sure.
And here is Nicholas Popperton.
And finally on the tee, Nick Popperton.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
God. There we go, wonderful stuff. I don't talk to Nicholas Popperton these days, he's too famous to talk to the likes of me.
I doubt it. He has turned away from you though.
I tell you, Nicholas Popperton, I spoke to him a number of times, certainly last year as well. He came runner-up on the Order of Merit last year for the 2020 Pro Tour. But he said something that really stuck with me. He said, you can still win by being nice.
You know, that's a great thing about golf. They are some of the nicest blokes you would ever meet. The sort of people you want to go and have a pint with after you've had the round of golf. It does attract good people, I think I've said before. And they don't get too big for the boots because they always know that just around the corner is another horror day. We've all had them, and you always feel for somebody at a time like that. But it really does breed great people. And you can see the camaraderie of the players as well. Do you know something interesting there? When John Parry teed off, he had the ball on the tee peg, set to hit it, he suddenly backed off, didn't like it, picked the ball up, picked the tee peg up and replaced it. As an amateur, we never do that, do we? We don't. Somehow there's something out there, you've still got to hit this ball now, you've got to hit it. Instead of the pro knows that it's not quite right for whatever reason, those 2 inches, and so he replaced it, and that was professionalism.
Well, all three of them made their intentions quite clear, didn't they, by teeing it up well to the right of the tee box here. You could tell what they were going to do, and they absolutely flew it. Now, I do believe, actually, you are going to have a chat with Chris Hanson. I'm going to hand that to you, and if you go on to the first, you go over there, and I'll let you two have a good old chat.
The illustrious Chris Hanson, who I always expect to be playing. And Chris, I know you're very, very involved with the organisational side of golf these days, but does a little bit of you not wish you were out there today?
Yeah, of course. I love competing. I'm not competing like I used to do. Not practicing more so than I used to do, really. But there's still a desire in there to play some competitive golf, and I've played a little bit this year, and I picked up a check every time, which has been nice. So I'm playing Challenge Tour in 2 weeks' time at the UK Challenge Tour event. So it's going to be nice to get out there and get the juices flowing again. And you just never know, do you? I've been playing nice, and it's going to be good to mix it again with the guys.
I've seen you at Worsley Park recently. I've seen you at Allerton. How much are you enjoying that side of the game?
It's brilliant. You know, when me and Adam set up the tour, we had an idea of what we wanted, but it soon grew bigger and bigger. I think because I've been there at that mini tour level and gone sort of through the ranks, it's great to see people, like I said it before, Reece Sampson win his first event, like Ben Bailey won last week, his first pro event, and it feels like we've given them a platform to play, but then obviously for them to learn to win, and it's quite rewarding, really. It's been good, really enjoyed it.
A lad called Nick Helm actually won at Worsley Park.
Yeah, he's a bandit though, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know him really, but anyway. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? You know, there's some great amateur players out there as well.
Yeah.
Has the standard improved dramatically?
Massively, yeah. I think, and I say this to a lot of people, from the pro game, so every year there'll be another 100 people turn pro, and there's less places to play, isn't there? So like, we've provided maybe 20 events a year, which is more than there was, wasn't there? So, but there's still not enough. So there's that many people trying, and I think what's been great about the 2020 Pro Tour is like the amateurs who have played over the last sort of 12 months of like my little nephew George, like
he was a 2 handicapper, and we threw him in the deep end last year at a few events, and he didn't play his best, but he's got so comfortable in his surroundings already at that age, and he's off plus now, and he won a 2020 amateur event with 200 at Northcliffe. So they're getting the exposure early, they're getting sort of the media training, and they're getting to play against some of the best players in the north of England.
I can vouch for that. Long before you were a star on the tour, there was a friend of mine called Keith Waters, who's still involved with the PGA from Scunthorpe, and he told me that he was having to shoot 4 shots around better just to make a cut than when he started on the European tour.
Yeah, I think, I'd agree. The standard is just, the standard at the top is good, but the depth is just pushing it, isn't it, all the time? So, like I say, your cut marks become 300s too. Like Europro, I think last week was the first year the cut was level par. It had been 4 or 5 under numerous weeks. So I said last week, I think week before I tweeted, if you don't make 20 birdies a week, then you're not going to make much money.
And not being politically correct for the sake of it, we saw some wonderful golf this last week at Carnoustie as well from the women. They're coming on a pace as well. Yeah,
it's great. We set up the tour with that in mind, that we wanted them to have more opportunities to play. And at the moment, it's not quite worked out as well as we hoped. We thought a lot more would take advantage of it, and you never know. Hopefully, they will. Obviously, the Rose Series has taken off well, and given them that chance to play more and more. So hopefully they know we're here, and hopefully they can come and compete. And like I said, there's not a lot of opportunities out there, and it's a tough game to make a living at. So you need more and more golf here.
Certainly is. Thanks for that, Chris, and good luck on the
great
challenge.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you very much. There we go.
Lovely stuff, John. Thank you so much for that. Now, of course, we've got a tour experience coming up now. Something that Chris and Adam have been very big on promoting is giving everybody a chance to play the game. Now, the tour experience, of course, allows people who, shall we say, slightly higher handicaps can come along today, tee off from here. I mean, it must be quite daunting though, mustn't it, if you're a higher handicapper to come and play from here?
Yeah, very much so, because if it's a team game, then it's not too bad. You know, you might let the team down, but when it's you as an individual standing there, really the knees can knock. I'll tell you, a team game, you know, they're here in groups of 3 and they all want to get off, don't they? They don't want anybody to be down there. I've not seen anybody down there, to be fair, today.
Not yet, but the tour experience players are about to go out, so we might...
Funnily enough, there was one guy and I thought, this guy doesn't quite look like a golfer, and he hit a low skimmer and it just missed the entry there. And we had a good laugh about it, you know. But no, you're absolutely right, it is the most demeaning game, and the other reason is it's right in front of the clubhouse, and you know everybody's out there enjoying their lunches, having a drink, but watching secretly as to what you're going to do. And you've got to have a brave heart.
Well, John, let's talk about you. Okay, a long, illustrious career in sports commentary. You've done football, you've been to World Cups, of course. What's your favourite sport? Football, golf?
Well, I could have a funny answer to that, because I grew up in a cricket environment. The captain of Yorkshire, Ronnie Burnett, going back to 1959, I was born in 42. The coach of Yorkshire, Arthur Mitchell. There was a famous bowler called Jim Laker who took 19 wickets for England in a test match at Old Trafford. His auntie lived across the road and taught me shorthand. And Phil Sharp, who played for Yorkshire, his auntie, Mrs Summers, lived 2 doors away. So I grew up playing cricket for Baildon Cricket Club, and I've always been involved in cricket all my life. As a commentator, funnily enough, I love rugby league. I've been doing some again this year. It's so fast and you don't need as many stats. You don't need all the peripheral stuff around it. You just talk about the game, commentate on the game. It's so fast and furious.
League, isn't it? It's 5-6 tackles and go, that's it, and off you go.
But then to add to that, you say, I'm quite right, I've done 10 World Cups, which is a fantastic privilege, you know, going back to 1978 in Argentina. And so obviously I love my football. It's taken me around the world. It's paid me a living. And then, you know, there's golf. And I will never forget the first Open I did was at Carnoustie in 1975, Tom Watson's first ever win. And one of my co-commentators said one of the best moments in sport is on the last day, which was Saturday in those days, when the winner is coming down the 18th. He knows he's going to win, and the crowd are on their feet.
Spine tingling.
Absolutely. It's one of the great sporting moments of any year. So aren't I a lucky man? I've had to do other things, mind you. I've had to do synchronised swimming, and I've done pro celebrity mixed beach volleyball at Bridlington. So it's not all been plain sailing. There's another one.
Not in winter, I hope, at Bridlington.
No, it wasn't. It was a lovely day, actually. And funnily enough, I've done nearly 30 sports now, and I had a horrific moment at the Olympics where there was a tap on my shoulder. And the boss said, sailing. I said, pardon? He said, well, your name's Helm, so you're going to do the sailing because the commentator's gone missing. sailing, and just because my name was Helmy, thought I could be a sailing commentator. Every now and again you get thrown into something where you are a total idiot and novice and know nothing. But isn't it a wonderful life, you know? Only last week I celebrated 62 years working in the industry.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. Newspapers, radio, television. It is the best job in the world. I wasn't good enough at any of this sport. I wasn't a good enough cricketer. I was decent, but I was not good enough. I was certainly not good enough at this sport. And I've worn these since I was 8, so I was never going to be centre forward for England. So I've had a wonderful life, and thank you very much.
Cricket, rugby league, you're a true Yorkshireman, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Right, I think
the
it's
White
time.
Rose.
It's time for the first group in the tour experience to get underway. So here we go. I think are we waiting for an all clear? I don't think there is a. Looks like the officials have disappeared now. Maybe gone for their lunch. Ready for this? Not feeling nervous, are we?
No, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes.
Can't wait.
It's behind the sun's out.
Yeah, going to enjoy the day and just cherish every moment.
Fantastic. Enjoy it, won't you?
Yeah,
really do.
you.
Have a good time. That's what golf's all about, isn't it? It really is. It's about having a good time there. You've got the major there stood in front, just getting ready to go. Yeah, just to clarify, we did have a hole-in-one today. Josh Fagan at the par 3 12th. We went down to the 4th to try and catch one, and we still haven't caught one, but there has been one. Wonderful stuff indeed. Are they back? Yeah. So I think we might be almost ready to go. So this is the tour experience on the 2020 Pro Tour. Anybody can enter. If you want to find out more, there's a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the 2020 Pro Tour website. Do click it, you get all the information you need right there. You can also get in touch with the 2020 Pro Tour that way as well, alongside our social media channels as well. And here we go.
Northcliffe Golf Club and the 2020 Pro Tour experience. This is the Hazzad Golf Classic. This is the 120 tee time. First to play, Gary Hallett.
And here is Gary Hallett. Nice. Yeah, go to Hazzad Golf next.
Next on the tee, Rob Potter.
Here is Rob Potter. Is he good? That'll do, yeah. Nice.
And finally on the tee, Dean Taylor.
Here is Dean Taylor. Be all right there, actually. Yeah. There we go.
Hello, gents.
Right, so we've got 2 more tour experience groups. Before we get those groups, we're just going to head down actually to Hazzad Golf.
Are you going to do Pyman?
Is he here? If he's here, we can do it now actually. Yeah, definitely. We're just going to nip down to Hazzad Golf actually, have a quick chat with these guys, and then we will be back up. Let's just head down. Hazzad Golf, of course, it is the Hazzad Golf Classic today, the headline sponsor for the event. Let's go down because they've got some pretty cool stuff. So if you're wondering what Hazzad Golf is, It's all about golf custom accessories and clothing and all sorts of stuff. Now just look at all of this. This is so cool. Look at all of this stuff here. We've got Rob Potter. He's just literally teed off as well, actually. I think he's just having a bit of a chat. So we're going to have a little look around at the products very shortly, so just bear with us. And we're going to have a chat with the guys here and just find a shot, by the way, Rob. Good shot, mate. Well done. Right, we've come down to Hazzad. We are live, so we wanted to come down and see what it's all about, because there's so much custom equipment here. It's brilliant. Tell us more about Hazzad Golf.
Well, Hazzad Golf's been going for about 20 years. They are really one of the market leaders now in golf personalisation and custom golf accessories. And some of the equipment that we brought with us today just showcases what we've been doing for a long time. We do accessories and everything else along for the amateurs as well as the pros.
Yeah.
And over the years we've done stuff with Rory, Justin. In fact, that's Justin Rose's head cover.
Let's go have a look at that, shall we?
Yeah.
And you did that?
This is one of the first head covers that we made.
Oh wow, look at that.
Many years ago. And as you can see,
there,
from it's very basic, but that's how it was back then. And a lot of the products have materialised into, bespoke head covers for serious golfers, and that's what we do, and that's what we make. A lot of the products that you see here are just a sample of the things that we do.
I think we recognise that, don't we?
We do.
Shark himself.
Yeah. So custom tour bags, novelty head covers we do as well as all of the
absolutely love these. Look at those.
handmade.
Oh.
So it's made by us, the finest leather. And so we've got goodie bags, we've got matching alignment stick holders.
I recognise this as well. Paul Hemlin, if you're watching, there you go.
Leather scorecard holders and oversized club head covers. So all made of the finest leather, made in Britain, so made by us in the UK. And we'd love to hear from everybody who's interested in coming to talk to us about it.
So somebody wants to get, say, a custom head cover. What do they do? They obviously get in touch with you, but what's the next step? Do you take them through a design process, or if they've already got it designed, do they just send you an image? Or how does it work?
I mean, it can be anything really. I mean, if somebody wants to give us a JPEG, then we'll do our JPEG and we'll turn it into a digital embroidery file. So we can do anything that they want. It can be any logo, any message, any nickname, anything. Any colour, any design, and we make it by hand in-house. So we don't outsource what we do at all.
So you could do me a head cover that says, I'm a rubbish golfer. Because it would be very apt
certainly
for me, unfortunately.
I certainly could. I'm not saying that you are, but yeah, if that's what you wanted. Yeah, absolutely.
It's wonderful stuff. How do we get in touch with you? Because this is really great stuff.
We've got a website which is www.hazzad.com, and we're based in Shipley, West Yorkshire, which is just down the road from here. And please drop us an email, sales@hazzad.golf.
Yep, wonderful.
So any inquiries, sales@hazzad.golf, or via the website you can order. It's a full e-commerce site, and you can order it on there.
Now, another important thing. Sure. You've been enjoying the golf today.
Well, we couldn't have picked a better day, could we? Considering the actual weather that we had yesterday and everything else that was been going on. So I think we've been blessed with the weather gods have been looking after us today. Everybody at Northcliffe's fully engaged in what's going on. Yep. So everybody's supporting the tour, everybody's keen to know more about it. A lot of the players seem to want to know a bit more about what we're doing as well. So yeah, I just can't wait to actually go and watch a little bit of it.
Soon, maybe soon. Look, thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it. We're going to go watch some golf now as well.
Welcome.
Actually, we're going to go catch the final two groups on the tour experience. That is Hazzad Golf there. Huge thank you to Hazzad Golf. It is the Hazzad Golf Classic here today at Northcliffe. We're going to make our way back up to the tee because the second group for the tour experience are about to get underway, and they're just going through a few of the formalities.
When you're out there, you'll be playing off the
So we're going to make our way back. In fact, I think whilst we're just waiting, I think we might be able to pop the leaderboard up on the screen, or we might not be able to actually. I think we might be having a couple of issues behind the scenes. So just bear with us with regards to that. But I can tell you, Holly Morgan was going very well, 4 under par in total. Remember, there's 59 watched today. Any player who shoots 59 wins £10,000. If there's more than one, of course, we'll win a share of it. Now, if they win that, we'll win the tournament as well outright. So they'll win another £3,000 on top of that. It's just the fact it's just over £3,000 to the winner. today. Incredible stuff. Great opportunities on the 2020 Pro Tour. It's part of the Order of Merit as well. Dan Brown's is out on the course at the minute. He's the current leader of the Order of Merit on the 2020 Pro Tour this season. Next week, we head to Low Laves as well. Another big event on the 2020 Pro Tour. If you like what you've seen, I can't imagine why you wouldn't, then do get in touch with us. There's a link in the body of this broadcast that takes you straight through to the 2020 Pro Tour website. Give us a click and you can find out all the information you need. If you want to play in the tour experience or you are a pro and fancy getting involved and teeing it up, then we would love to hear from you. Now, you can also watch all of our live golf in 2021 over our YouTube channel. There's also a link in the body of this broadcast, and that's called Live Sport Now. That's what it's called. It's got like a blue icon with the word sport in it. That is our YouTube channel. Do click subscribe. You can watch all of our live golf in 2021, live and free. So the second tour experience group are about to get themselves underway. We're just watching the group ahead. That was Rob Potter up there. Cracking tee shot. I think he was very happy with that, wasn't he? So the first hole here, an exciting one. And quite a short one as well. I apologise, I think in the first broadcast I was getting the yardages a bit muddled up. This is, let me just double confirm, 249 yards. I believe it's 240 to the front of the green. But Josh Fagan at the 12th, 121 yard par 3, hole in one. Wonderful stuff. He's right up there in the leaderboard now as well. So here we go.
Welcome to Northcliffe Golf Club and the 2020 Pro Tour experience. This is the Hazzad Golf Classic. This is the 1:30 tee time. First to play, Jonathan Hanson.
And here is Jonathan Hanson. Oh, shot.
That'll do nicely.
That is lovely.
Well played. Next on the tee, Stuart Pearson.
Yeah, Stuart Pearson. Nice
Good
shot.
ball. And finally on the tee, Lee Hartley.
That's okay. That trickle through. Go on, get through.
It's your choice whether you want to play provisional or not. I found to just sneak in there, but it's entirely up to you.
Yeah, you've got to go down this road here, round, and there's a path that takes you up there. You got buggy. See you later, mate. How'd you get on, Adam? Yeah. Yeah, see you, mate. Take care. Right, there we go. We've only got one more group actually of the tour experience left. Now, of course, here we are at Northcliffe Golf Club, and it's about the pros as well, but it's actually a few celebrities in the field as well. Andy Cousins, former Leeds United player, he is out and about on the course. We've been joined by commentary legend, haven't we, John Helm? What a treat that has been so far. He's not finished today. He was going to interview Ian Pine. In fact, here he is, just as I mention it. That is very good timing indeed, isn't it? So here we are, John Helm and Ian Pyman. I'll hand that to you and take it away.
Yeah, well, I've got the early leader in the clubhouse. In fact, long time no see, Ian. How are things?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I got off to a strange start. I think a provisional of all the first 3 holes, just slightly wrong lines. Just parred and steady away, and then got going, but couldn't get going early enough to really, have a low one. But enjoyed playing again, and beautiful course. The amount of rain, it's in amazing condition considering.
I lived nearby last night. Right. It was horrendous.
Yeah, I think so. I saw on social media that one of the greens was completely underwater. I think they've done well to get us playing, to be honest. Yeah. Really good.
Well, there speaks the words of a man who's gone 3 under par. You said you had a strange sort of a start.
Yeah, I finished 3 under. It's I'd say steady away. And I got lucky on the last. I chipped in for a 2. So it's a nice way. So my sandwich is tasting a little bit better than it would usually.
I think it's fair to say you and I have both got a little greyer since we last saw one another.
Yeah, I was grey since I was 21, so
well, okay.
So that's no big. It's no big deal to me.
The question though was, do you still get as big a kick out of this sport standing on the first tee as you did in the days of the European Tour?
Yeah, I do now. I didn't. I actually stopped playing for 3 years. I played 6 times in 3 years. Fell out all over the game, and over the last couple of years, I'm getting back into it. 48 years old for seniors. That's the plan, and yeah, I loved it out there. I'm loving competing again. It's great.
The reason I asked the question is I know Ken Brown, Warren Humphreys, old colleagues, like Richard Boxall in the commentary box, they all hate playing now. They can't bear it.
Well, they're getting too much money to do different things, aren't they? They don't need to go out and earn a living now, so that's fine. I know them very well, it's fine.
Well, Box's answer was that he's hit 1 million golf balls in his life. Why should he want to do it anymore? Warren used to play all 4 seasons, once in each season.
Yeah, that is true. There comes a point and you've had enough, I suppose. But it's nice coming to these type of events, the 2020 tour. I don't know if I'm probably one of the oldest guys playing, I reckon I am, but it's good competing with the youngsters, and it's a great tour to learn your trade.
Could 3 under be good enough to win?
3 under's not good enough to win, no. I mean, I suspect someone will be 6, 7, 8 out there. Having said that, the greens, a few marks on them, what I've left out there, because they're so soft. Yeah, but there's some good plays out there, so I expect.
And nobody's going to shoot 59.
They won't shoot 59. The greens are fantastic, just too soft, because lap of the gods. That's it, really.
Great to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Well done,
good seeing you. Cheers.
Thank you very much. There you are. You had it from, I won't say the horse's mouth, but the leader's mouth.
The leader, there we go. Congratulations, Ian Pyman. He's in the clubhouse, 3 under par, and he's getting the job done. Thank you. That's the president of the club there as well here at Northcliffe. As I said before, John Helm, not the only celebrity. Andy Cummins is out there as well. I've just seen Ian Pyman there as well. Got Gaz Beadle out there as well. We caught up with him a little bit earlier, just before he teed off. And here's what he said about his game and his love for golf. Now, don't tell me. I was watching an Instagram live this morning of you in your car on the way. I know you're going to go 6-iron off the tee, right?
Just getting it right now, yeah, look, honestly, it's just, for me, it's just a little bit more excitement than your local club competition. Do you know what I mean? I play, like I say, Wednesday comps, Saturday comps. There's like 1 major a year at your course. So for me, this is just more experience. Do you know what I mean? I've only just dropped down. I was like 10 handicap, probably a few months ago. Shot at like below 80 a couple of times. Next thing you know, you're 5. Yeah. And here I am playing with it. Those handicap systems have screwed everyone on it. 5. I was like, I'm probably not 5. I'm probably like 8, 9. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, here we are. And then the boys invited us down. I played it on Friday. It's an amazing course. Quite short, which will probably. I
think we're probably better walk actually and talk. That's all right with you guys. I think we're getting the shout from the major. But what got you into golf, Gaz? You always been a golfer?
No, it's about 5, 6 years ago. I needed something to do rather than just going out all the time, which I think a lot of people do. I'll let him go up and down if you want.
Yeah, we'll
let you go down, mate. Yeah, I needed something to do while going out, I guess. So someone got us to hit a golf ball, hit it. I think everyone gets the golf bug, don't they?
Yeah.
Did it a few times, and then yeah, it just got addicted. And just one of them ones you just want to get better. You want to keep getting better all the time, but it's just so hard at it. Such a hard game.
Brutal game.
It's mint. It keeps us busy. And yeah, I just gone from there really, and then I took it to Instagram and all that. And there's so many. I think it's like a secret sport.
Yeah, it is.
So many people play it.
It's a community within a community.
But until you play it, you don't realise how many people play it.
Yeah.
But now, I love it. So let's just sort of don't put this in the trees.
I'll let you get best of luck today.
Paul's one of our sponsors at Northcliffe. He's just got some stuff. I just brought some little pads and little pins for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh,
Ian,
very
do
kind.
you want a drink or some lunch or something like that?
We're going to get some lunch very shortly, if that's right. Yeah, we're going to watch this group tee off and then we'll go grab some lunch. Okay. Thank you very much.
A long day, it's been good.
Thank you.
You enjoyed it?
Really glad you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Big thank you to Northcliffe. What can I say? They've just given us a few goodies as well. Look. Oh, that's lovely. Nice few pens. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. See, the hospitality here, absolutely incredible. The club have really got behind this as well. I've got some nice little pads as well. So thank you very much to Northcliffe there. And it looks like lunch is on them as well. What can I say? Thank you to everybody at Northcliffe. Wonderful course here. Our first time here, actually. Never been here before. We've done a lot of courses around Yorkshire. If you watch a lot of our golf content live at Golf, you will see, of course, we've done an awful lot of 2020 Pro Tour. In fact, we really should actually count, shouldn't we, Leon, how many 2020 Pro Tour events we've done? 30 by now, I'd say, maybe, 30 maybe. So we've had the pleasure of going around a lot of golf courses. Now, I've been reliably informed by Chris Hanson, co-founder of the 2020 Pro Tour and, of course, former European Tour player, 94 starts. How'd you get on, Hamza, all right?
1 under, yeah.
1 under. Not bad, not bad. I'll see you soon, yeah? That's Hamza Rafiq there, 1 under for his round. He's now in the clubhouse. He's finished. Ian Pyman, clubhouse leader, 3 under par. Last time I saw Holly Morgan, 4 under, going very well indeed. Who's going to get the job done? We're not really getting very close to the 59 watch now. I have been reliably informed, as I was just saying, the gentleman over there in the blue top and the black hat is Chris Hanson's father-in-law. So here we go. Let's see how he gets on. So no extra pressure, but we've just put it on. So if the Hanson clan are watching.
So good afternoon everybody and welcome to Northcliffe Golf Club and the 2020 Pro Tour Experience. This is the Hazzad Golf Classic and this is the 140 tee time. First to play, Dale Morgan.
Here's Dale Morgan on the tee. Go on, make it. Yes. That'll do, yeah.
Next on the tee, Richie Hawkyard.
There's Richie Hawkyard. Make it. Yes. That'll do.
Next on the tee, Jack Parkinson.
There's Jack Parkinson. There a few chats going on, just seeing what they're thinking. just waiting because there's a bit of green on action on the 18th green, which is literally just down in that ravine there, just in front of us. Let's see if I can see who it is. I think it's some tee shot, this, isn't it? It's quite remarkable. One of the best tee shots we've certainly come across. Of course, it won't do anything to help the nerves either, will it, this? We certainly hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far today. We are going to be back out on the course in the next broadcast, but well, the next main broadcast. We are going to put the leaderboard out for you whilst we have a spot of lunch, so you can keep track of how the action is occurring here for the Hazzad Golf Classic. It is the 2020 Pro Tour here at Northcliffe. Happy birthday to the Golf Club, as well as centenary year 1921, 2021. As soon as we get here, we'll get this underway. Here we go. The 18th green is clear. Here we are at the first. 249 yards, par 4. That might do it.
And finally on the tee, Kevin Clark.
Here is Kevin Clark. Oh, that'll do, yeah. Go on. Shot. Good stuff. Right. That rounds out our action here. The tour experience is now out on the course. In fact, everybody, all the final groups are now out as well. Dan Brown, John Parry, Nicholas Popperton, that's the final group. They're out on the course. So we're going to head to a break. Like I said, we're going to pop that live leaderboard up for you just before he goes. That wasn't bad, was it, Chris?
That was all right, wasn't it?
All right, wasn't it?
Yeah, they got away, yeah. Yeah, that was good to see. It was good.
So yeah, we're going to pop the live leaderboards up so you can follow the action. When we come back, we're going to get out onto the course, right into the heart of the action as we start to approach the closing stages of the Hazzad Golf Classic.